What's going on, bros and girls? Today I'll be doing a full review of these Sennheiser Momentum On-Ear headphones, and I'm actually really excited to do this review for you guys, as these are one of my favorite portable pairs I've ever tried out to date. This is Sennheiser's follow-up headphone to their already very successful original Momentum over-ear model, and this on-ear model is much more portable and lightweight. I've done an unboxing and overview of these Momentums, as well as unboxings and full reviews of 3 other Sennheiser pairs, all of which I've been very happy with, especially the HD558s, which are my go-to pair for YouTube video and audio editing. And if you want to see any of those videos, just click the annotations or the links in the description. And for some of the best pricing and availability for all these pairs, I've included some links for you down below. So like all my reviews, I always give every product a thorough and fair testing and start off with any cons I found and leave off on a good note with the pros. With these Momentum on-ears, I honestly think these are as perfect a headphone you can get for an on-ear can, and didn't find any large glaring cons with these, so for the sake of listing at least one con, I will just nitpick on the one pretty minor thing I can find. It's that the inline music controls don't have full functionality for Android devices, like you can pause and play and use voice command, and obviously answer calls, but there's no fast forwarding, rewinding, or skipping tracks. It would have been nice if Sennheiser included a separate cord with an inline controller that had full Android controls, but I don't think very many, if any other manufacturers, do both in one SKU, and it would definitely bring the cost up. However, Sennheiser did include a blank cord for Android users or those who just want a cleaner look without a remote that might get snagged on something. So now onto the pros, and since these are probably my favorite pair of on-ears I've tested to date, I will have quite a lot of them. The first is what definitely matters most when buying headphones, and it is the sound. Like all other headphones I've tested by Sennheiser, these have a very clean sound and maintain Sennheiser's tradition in being as accurate to the source as possible. I will note though, for all you bass lovers, that these do have a very slight emphasis on the bass, in particular the mid bass, but since this is just a slight lean and mainly on the mid bass, the lows are still tight and punchy and not muddy or distorted. And also, unlike some other headphones named after a few rap artists that were built mainly as a fashion accessory, the bass is not overpowering and doesn't drown out the mids or the highs, so the vocals and instruments are still clearly heard. Speaking of mids and highs, these Momentum on-ears have a warmer sound, so the vocals and treble aren't as forward and bright as, say, the HD558s, but that pair is a much more technical audiophile headphone for home use, and I think a warmer, more bass-forward sound is more suited for portable headphones where technical accuracy isn't as needed. Another thing the Momentum's lag behind the 558s in is soundstage, but this is because of the design, as all on-ear models of any brand would have less soundstage than a full-size over-ear model, and especially the open-back 558s, which are pretty much the soundstage king of headphones. Also, just by the looks of these, which I will touch on later, these are more geared towards a younger crowd who will definitely appreciate the Momentum on-ear's more low-end emphasized sound. On to the second pro, which is build quality. These have a stainless steel frame, and I honestly think all portable headphones should either have a metal frame or be reinforced with metal. I bought a wireless pair for the gym from one of the above mentioned fashion headphone companies, which cost quite a lot, and it did look very aesthetic, I'll admit, but it had a plastic headband, and after about 6 weeks it snapped. I went to look on the headphone forums about this plastic banded headphone for a possible fix, and found out snapping is a very common problem. Never again will this guy go plastic headbands for his portable headphones. These Momentums not only have metal bands, but it's also a lightweight, high-precision stainless steel with very robust screws keeping the structure all together. Also, the ear pads are made of Alcantara, which is the same material used on steering wheels of high-end European cars like Ferrari, Aston Martin, Porsche, and top-of-the-line BMW and Mercedes models. This material is lightweight and very breathable with the feel of suede, but more durable and stain resistant. And for all you pyromaniacs, it's also flame retardant. It's continued on to the headband covering, so you definitely know Sennheiser is using top-notch materials all throughout this model. Next pro relates to build quality, and it's the design and looks. Looks-wise, these are very beautiful headphones, and in my opinion, they beat the Beats headphones at their biggest strength, which is aesthetics. Both these Momentums and the comparable on-ear Beats models do look great, but I just think that with the addition of Alcantara, the stainless steel metal construction, and the flawless stitching on the Momentums give them that classy touch to add to its aesthetic flashiness, whereas the Beats are mainly flash and bling. Like the Beats, the Momentums have a thin, low-profile headband, which I like in portable headphones as it keeps the size and weight down and gives them that minimalist look. Lastly, Sennheiser have put on this very unique reflective logo engraved and polished smooth on each side, which, though very small, I really like it as it shows their attention to detail. Second last part I want to touch on is comfort. There have been other reviewers that have said these cans have started out very tight and had to loosen up over time to fit good. But out of the box I found they fit me perfectly and weren't too tight at all. And as some of you already know from my other headphone vids, I have a very gigantic Tito Ortiz size head. As already mentioned, the Alcantara is very breathable and also very soft and plush with memory foam-like material underneath, so my ears stay comfortable even after extended periods. Even at the gym, which I use these a lot at now, they don't heat up anywhere near the levels that my old broken wireless pair would get. Obviously, if you're working out and pushing yourself as hard as you should, any non-in-ear headphones will get warm, but these definitely stayed cool the longest, and I'm guessing that's probably a result of the Alcantara. Also, as you can see, they don't have a huge amount of padding on the top, but because they're so lightweight and the pressure is evenly applied throughout the ear cups, this is a non-issue. I've had zero problems with any top-of-the-head pressure. I think the fact that Sennheiser split the headband in two further increases the comfort, as the pressure is divided in half between both sides. Last part I want to quickly mention is included accessories and features. These include both a soft and semi-hard carrying case so you can use either or both, and the harder one definitely should protect your Momentums in your knapsack or gym bag from anything outside of a car or the Hulk running over it. As I touched on before, the cords are interchangeable and Sennheiser have included two different kinds to give you some choice. Last of all, unlike a lot of other headphone brands, these Momentums are extremely modular with pretty much all parts user replaceable should they get damaged, so you don't have to replace the entire headphones. This is everything from the headband, the ear pads, the cords, and even the screws and inner systems of each ear cup, and you can get all of these directly from Sennheiser. So all in all, as you can tell, I am very impressed and happy with these Momentum On-Ears, and would definitely recommend them for anyone looking for a top-of-the-line on-ear model. These have a clean and punchy sound, are very durable, and are just as stylish as any other headphone out there. And if you like the design of these but aren't a fan of on-ears, I also recommend you check out the original full-size over-ear Momentums. Both headphones I'll have links for below with some of the best pricing I can find. So I hope you guys all enjoyed my full review of the Sennheiser Momentum On-Ear headphones. Let me know in the comments what style headphones you prefer most and what are your current daily drivers. Maybe I can get a hold of them and do a comparison to these ones. And if you did enjoy this video, please thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. It would be much appreciated. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.